everybody. How is everyone going? Beautiful morning, actually it's not that bad. Could be worse. It's getting dark again now. It's that time of the year. Winter's coming. The zombies are gonna come out. The end of the world will happen as usual. And yeah, and my app still doesn't work. For some stupid reason, but anyway. Anyway, hope everyone had an okay weekend. Actually, it doesn't feel like there's too much traffic right now. Which is a bit weirdo. Not gonna complain. No one cares anyway. And surprisingly, touch wood, for a Monday morning here in Aussie land, no one has called in sick to work. That is very weird. I don't get it. I mean, it's good, I just don't get it. looked like he was urinating on the side of the road. Oh. It's actually not too bad this morning, no wind. And that's always a nice start. Wind is what F's it up a lot. Should actually add anyway. Something up, but 18 minutes, and you didn't show me the other one. Alright. See how all that goes for me now. It's getting warm in the car. 10 degrees. Wow. Oh, actually, look at it. There's not even any rain or anything here now. Fucking hell, Hungry Jack's is already open. Man. And this building, they're building. I wonder when it's gonna be open finally. Like, fuck me. They've been building this for like 2 years. I'd be dead waiting on that building. Imagine you have to move into that. But it's not, it's some childcare place. But still. We wouldn't want to rush it, would we? Because everyone's gonna make less money. Because money is important. Alright, we'll see how bad the traffic is here. Are you serious? No fucking way are we stuck here already. Oh my fucking goodness, are you kidding me? No way, I was doing 50 k's an hour here already. Excuse me. Still trying to wake up into this big bad world of ours. I'm surprised this whole joint isn't tortured here. One of the most unhappiest suburbs here on the left. Well, probably one of the more unfriendliest suburbs anyway. Alright, we'll see how we go in a minute, how bad the road is. I hope everyone had a nice weekend in Aussie land at least anyway. Otherwise, most people still having halfway through the weekend, so I hope they're having a good weekend. Well, we've already gone back to the reality of work again. Yeah, anyway. I've been looking at some caravans and some utes and stuff like that, the vans, utes. I can get going. Car. Yeah, that's a word I haven't heard many times, Yanks, anymore. Must be like a generational thing. But yeah. Actually, this is actually alright so far. But looks like this isn't too bad, so that's a win-win. And then I'll be surprised if yeah, well, actually it's not too bad being here. And then later on we'll see how bad it is at the next part, where there's no way we should be slowing down it, but we always do because fuck knows why. No idea. It just does not make any logical, scientific reason why we should be even scientific. Yes, it just does not make any sense at all. I got Starlink at home, even though obviously if I didn't have to have it I wouldn't have it, but unfortunately where I live it's the best out of all the evil things you can have for internet right now. There's a new plan which is like $40 less a month, so that's like $10 a week, and I know it's only $10 a week. It doesn't sound like much, but I suppose that would pay for something else. That would pay for half my connection fee for my other Starlink, if I can get the mini. Anyway, so I'm thinking it would be nice to have it so I can just chuck it in and go central. Like I can go other places and actually just use it. Only problem with that is that I'd have to put it on the windscreen, dashboard thing, kind of thing, parcel shelf, whatever you want to call it. Oh, he flashed his lights. I mean, there's a camera. Oh, yeah, I can see it. There's a camera here. And traffic's so bad that there's no way anyone's going to be speeding anyway. But it's not that bad. It could be worse. But it's an interesting spot again. But it catches you using your phone and shit, so. Let's go, baby! Normally means if there's one here, there won't be one up here further up. So that's it's a good thing. Anyway. And this is usually, there's some fuckhead up my ass right now. There's always some dumb fuck. You're not gonna get very far dickhead when there's a car in front of me anyway. Normally this is the next choke point. It doesn't look too bad here actually. A bit foggy up further up. Interesting in the weather patterns around. This is where we brake for no reason at all. Anyway. Down. Okay, well that's pretty cruisy today. Whoa, 11 degrees. It's gone up a degree. Woohoo! Woo-woo! Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Well, so far, so good. Alright, I'm quite happy with so far. Next part is coming up very soon about how bad the traffic's going to be, but we'll see. And I can't wait to get my caravan. Imagine just not doing this shit. Funny how it's foggy here coming up. Funny how the fog works in mysterious ways. Dum dum dum. back of his car's as bad as mine is normally. All right. Alright, so that's not too bad. It's better than I thought today. For the most part. The next road is the one coming up, is what could be a pain in the butthole. How's it going, mate? How's Hobart? Great. It's yeah. Hey, well, there's blue sky slightly. So yeah, it's 10 degrees now again, so it's not too bad. You think it's winter already, but it's not. Oh, there you go, fire brigade. I suppose we better give way, hey? Come on, buddy, get out. Only one fire brigade going? Yep, okay. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. Could be worse. And there's no wind, so it's nice. Can't complain. Tiny bit of rain. Well, yeah, I wouldn't call it rain. Not enough to make a difference on anything. Probably all it does is makes the freaking roads worse. What a dickhead. Why would you... anyway. People just don't get it, do they? When there's emergency vehicles. Anyway. It's actually surprisingly it's been very normally it's windy like F here, living on this island of nothing, but it's actually been alright. You could fly the drone and everything. Does it snow? Yeah, there's a mountain on the right hand side of me that we can't see shit right now because of the bloody clouds and crap. So that's at 1,500 meters or something. Anyway, so that snows, and it snows like here where we are now, maybe once every 3 years, if you're unlucky, kind of thing, or 4 years, kind of thing. So, but where I live, which is like 500 meters in altitude, so whatever that is in feet and everything else, I've no idea, but meters, let's say, it probably does every second year, but only, you know, 2 or 3 times. Surprisingly, yeah, it's not too bad here. Like, it's not like Europe or even in US. Yeah, there's the fire brigade actually, it's not too bad actually here. They're pretty good here. There's not, like, that's a paid service one, so there's not too many, like every major part of the city has one, or like a suburb kind of thing, but the rest of it is all volunteer. So, and yeah, I know. It's very yeah, actually I've never been to Italy, must say. The closest I got to Italy was Germany, I suppose, which was nowhere near it still. So yeah, no, nowhere near it. That'd be very nice. I've actually looked at some photos and some videos and stuff like that. I go like, next time I go back to Europe, that would be a really, really nice place to go. It's especially with the wineries and just it's got such a nice vibe. You know, I wouldn't want to ever go to Venice. That's too crap, like too touristy kind of thing. So, and I think that spoils the whole town, and I feel bad for the people living there because it's just, yeah, over tourism now. It's like before COVID, it was just, you know, all the crap was happening and just, yeah, you couldn't move. It was no different in Europe, in Poland and just all the places, really. Like, they were so busy, and it's like you couldn't enjoy it if you wanted to, like it was, you know. Whereas when COVID happened, that was nice because if you could venture out, you have the place to all to yourself. But yeah, I'd love to go to Italy, actually. Who knows, I might still, yeah, you never know, I might still go there. A couple of people from my work that work in my department went to Italy. They actually flew from here, from Tassie to, he's like a solicitor, a lawyer, whatever you want to call it, one of them. He actually went to get married in Italy and then came back here because they obviously live in Australia, but they actually went to get married there, so, which is a bit weird because everyone had to fly over to Italy, you know, for the wedding. Freaking expensive, kind of like a thing for most people. Demons, you mean devils, not demons. We don't have any demons here. And wallabies, yes. And the wallabies, though, the difference between Tasmania and the mainland, or the part of Australia, whatever you want to call it, the other part, is that wallabies are smaller than kangaroos, because we do have kangaroos, and they're like twice the size of the bloody wallabies. It's bad enough when you hit one of these wallabies anyway, and you freaking whole front of the car always goes, so you have to get towed away most of the time and spend money to fix your car, obviously. But especially the parts where I live, it's a pain in the butt with them because they tend to jump out. Like now, it's the winter coming up, so it's when you leave to work, it's the dawn thing. Oh, dusk? Yeah, dawn, sorry. Yeah, where it tends to be a pain in the butt. And the cows, there's probably more, yeah, actually, yeah, milk industry is pretty big here, cows, but sheep are more, I think, than cows. Everyone has sheep. It's like in New Zealand, it's just like, they're freaking everywhere. Even I got some on my property, so yeah, it's just something you have. Yeah, I know you couldn't move in COVID times, but I'm just saying that would have been the perfect time to bloody go and visit stuff if you could, especially like the outlooks and stuff, like, you know, scenic views and stuff like that, because there'd be no one there just to annoy you, which would be so freaking great. Obviously the disease and everything else is not great, but just the perk of that for that kind of stuff anyway. So it's a bit, I know it's a bit weird to say that, but yeah. Yeah, devils, that's it. Tasmanian devils. Actually had one on my property when I first moved in, and they was trying to attack my chickens and stuff like that. So it was the first time I actually saw one right in front of me. Kind of think I did nearly shit myself, but I survived. Because yeah, they're pretty vicious little things. Like, you wouldn't want to stick your finger at it because you probably wouldn't have it after that. I got about 8-9 minutes left, and then I'll be finishing anyway because I'm nearly at work. Traffic today's been pretty actually bonza. Yes, the kangaroos kick. Yeah, they're some of the stuff you see on on the shorts and YouTube and TV, some of them do tend to get a bit violent, as kangaroos. But I actually was on the mainland a couple of weeks ago, and I was driving during the night, and I saw the kangaroos. I'm going like, shit, I forgot how big they were. Like comparable to our wallabies anyway. Oh, there's another fire brigade here. Ah. Yeah, daylight saving finishes. It's weird how it's never at the same time for all of us, like for the world. That's actually next weekend, next Saturday night. We get to sleep an extra hour. I'll be asleep because we go backwards. So it'll be dark again in the evening. It'll be lighter in the morning again for a little while. But yeah. Nah, the daylight savings everywhere, buddy. It's well, not everybody. There's 2 states in Australia don't change the clocks at all from daylight saving and stuff like that. They just stay the same because they say that it affects the cows and stuff like that for milking, so they don't bother with it. But I think it's great actually. There's nothing better when you get home from work and you can actually see still your yard without your headlights, and then you can still do shit at home and outside. So yeah, I really love it. So it's not just a European thing. See, I don't remember it in Europe when I was there, when I was living, but anyway, because I originally come from Europe. So yeah, I was born there. Well, the devil's bite, yes. The kangaroos are not too bad, like I said. Leave them alone. Whenever they've been fed by people, they tend to get a bit more vicious because they know they can get food. So they don't bite as such, but they can jump and scratch the crap out of you. So, and if one of them jumps on you, it's pretty bad actually. It's like, I mean, they're 100 kilos plus anyway. So it's like freaking fighting with a boxer. But yeah. As for the devils, surprisingly no. Oh man, I want to cough. They're not too bad actually. You don't really see them on the road. Not too many dead. I've probably seen 1 or 2 in 5 years on the road. It's mostly kangaroos and possums. Possums are everywhere on the, like, they get run over all the time, the stupid things. But and a wombat here and there. But devils, no. And the worst thing about the devils is half the population, if not more, has died because they had a cancer, a tumor, and it wasn't until about, I don't know, let's say 6-7 years ago they found a cure potentially. So they're trying to vaccinate all the devils so they don't all die off, kind of thing, which would be sad if they go. I mean, I don't like them, they're a pain in the ass, but they're actually, like, you know, yeah, a unique animal that probably should be nice if it stayed for a bit longer. But yeah. No, I'm not crossing the island. I'm just about to go to work. I'm just nearly in town in Hobart itself, in the central business district, in the, what do you want to call it? Centrum, whatever you want to call it. Yep. So I keep on forgetting what it's called. It's funny how everything's called. Man, what a busy day of breaking down and everything. Anyway. So, but no, to cross the island, you can only, by car, you can only go by ferry. And at the moment, to get your car on the ferry, there's only 2 of them, one a day, like one which way goes from mainland, is probably a month to be able to get on it. So if you quickly need to get your car across, you're not going to be able to do it. You can only fly out of here. No, not in Glen, Poland. Sorry. Yeah, not Pomish. No, so more Eastern Europe for me. So, in the poor country. Oh, well, it's not poor anymore, but I was born in the poor country. So, possums. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the Centrum now, and it's the peak hour traffic because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. so it's just it's actually not too bad. It's like compared to the rest of Australia, like the main cities, this is pretty cool actually. Like, yes, it's traffic, but stuff like Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane where it's just crap traffic. So that's traffic. This is still a walk in the park. Yes, possums are a pest, and I don't know about attacking chickens. I've had one with my chickens actually, because I locked it up accidentally when I locked my chickens up. But no, the fun fact is, in Tasmania where I am actually, is there's no foxes here at all. So that's one good thing. It's amazingly, somehow they never made it across here. So that's a good thing, because half your animals don't get killed by the stupid things. But yeah, to cross the, like, going back to the island thing, yeah, it's a pain if you need to get your car out of here. And there's on the left hand side there's the bay and stuff, but it's not a bad little place. I mean, it's one of the oldest cities in Australia, obviously, because that's when they first came over to Australia, when they settled here on this island kind of thing. And obviously then they worked it out. What a dumb idea that is. There's a bigger island they can go to. It's not to Sydney. Yeah, okay. I got to finish soon because I'm nearly at work. But to answer your question, the ferry goes from Hobart. It doesn't go from Hobart even. You go from Devonport, this is the south part of the island. So you've got to drive, I think it's 300 kilometers north from here to I'll just pull over here for a minute so I can talk to you for a couple more minutes before I go to work. So to answer your question, you drive from here to Devonport, which is north 300 kilometers from here, and then you catch a ferry across to Melbourne, to Victoria, because Sydney is another 1,000 kilometers north. It's another state away. So you takes about 10 hours on the ferry, 10, 11 hours to fly over to Melbourne. Same place is an hour and 5 minutes from here, from Hobart. But if you're taking your car, let's say 3-hour drive from here to the ferry, another 10 hours on the ferry. So it's a 14, 15-hour trip to get off in Melbourne kind of thing. And yes, there is that Hobart to Sydney to Hobart race once a year in the summer that happens, which is a couple of days, whatever it is. But that's along the coast. But there's no ferry that goes as such, because that's too long. No one's going to pay the money. Everyone's too busy for that crap kind of thing. But yeah. But that's a harbour here. But that's like a more local thing. It's nothing. Yeah, it's not like it's a big port. There's like one international shipping company comes in with containers here. But everything else happens north of the state kind of thing, because it's quicker than going around the whole side of Tassie kind of thing. Yeah, European style buildings, obviously more English buildings, because that's who decided to take over this country years ago, 200, 300 years ago, whatever it was in the 1700s. The one other unique thing about this place that we have is that there's no tall buildings, like I think like 6 or 7 floors or 8 floor level highest. There is no, the law that they got here for building construction, there's no tall buildings allowed, so there's no skyscrapers and stuff like that, so that there's no it doesn't detract from the view from the area and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, what's the other thing? And Launceston, does it have a ferry? No, it does not have a port, Launceston. Launceston's like, there is a water channel that gets there, but no, again, it's too shallow. It's like that middle ground in Tasmania kind of thing. So you still gotta you go near to Launceston to get to Devonport. So if you look at the map at all ever, if you look at Devonport in Tassie, north part, that's where the ferries live. It's called Spirit of Tasmania, which at the moment they've built 2 brand new ferries for us to have here because they need to replace them every 10 years. I think one's in Finland or Norway sitting right now because they finished building it. So it's just sitting there because our port dumbasses didn't work it out that it's not going to be deep enough now for the bigger ferry. So it's another year or something of construction. And I think the second one's getting built in Finland at the moment, the next ferry. So yeah, we've got 2. But anyway, mate, I do have to go to work and go and put up with the clowns. So thank you for the chat. I really appreciate it. And I'll try to make it another day about the same time or slightly earlier kind of thing. So happy to chat again. Just obviously I'm just limited on time because of work and stuff like that. But yeah, so thank you, mate. Thanks for the chat. I really appreciate it. And have a good evening, I think, for you, Whoopi, because you're backwards in time. So yeah, I think it's evening. So yeah. Oh, let me push in the traffic. All right, so yeah, have a good day. So do they sell back? Yeah, they sell back. Yep, so, but yeah. But anyway, all right, unfortunately, I'm nearly at work. And so yeah, thank you. And like I said, happy to talk again. So yeah, I'll try to get a bit more on regular in the mornings to drive home. It's a bit more harder when I'm doing it on the way home, but yeah. All right, take care. Thanks, mate. And yeah, have a good evening.